Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do part 2 of this page here. Cat hair. She was up on my desk. Enchanted Christmas Coloring Book by Teresa Goodridge. I did notice something when I was flipping through the pages back here. Usually I can use Tombows without having any problem unless I add water to the Tombows, but on this page it did bleed through quite a bit. So just let you know, it actually got on this paper too, so please remember always to put some kind of paper behind if you're going to use markers, even if you've used them in other books, because they don't do this in other books. This particular one they did. So just FYI for you. Okay, I'm going to do some work on the trees, boom, 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 and the gingerbread house itself. I'll just pull out some colors. They're kind of dark browns, and I need a lighter color, like Bistre out. If I don't have it out here, I've got chocolate. Okay, I got burnt sienna is kind of important. So we're going to pull that one out. Gingerbread is a cookie. So if I'm going to do the gingerbread, it's going to have to look like it's baked. So it'll have like little spots in it too, because ginger is a spice that you put in the gingerbread cookie, and it does leave little dark specks. So we can go with the trees first, or we can go with the gingerbread first. Go with the gingerbread first, I guess. Just, they're all red colored, but have some red in them. I've just clicked into Google, if you hear click, 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 because I'm going to try to make it look like a gingerbread cookie. And in my brain, gingerbread cookies look a little different than gingerbread cookies in real life. Only because I don't eat cookies. I make ginger snaps and they're really dark. Hold on a second and I'll get down a little closer. Yeah, we might hear a little meow meow. She just started to get a little noisy. Okay, this is Bistre. And we're just going to go in here and darken up these areas here. And when you bake a cookie, it's going to be darker on the edges. And these would be a cookie here and a cookie here with cutouts. And of course, you got a cookie on the everywhere else, and they put it together with icing. So we're just going to go around and darken all this. Kind of darker on the sides where the bake would be a little darker, and then lighter in towards the middle. There'll be a couple layers of color on here, so keep that in mind. So you're all getting all your decorations and all that up for Christmas if you celebrate, or any other decor for any other type of holiday that's around this season. I've got all my trees up. They're not all lit and they're not all decorated, but they're up. The one in my bedroom over here is decorated, but it doesn't have everything it usually has on it. I like to put ribbon on it because it's the only tree I put ribbon on. And I forego that this year. Kind of said that would be a stupid thing to put on a tree, especially with a 4-month-old kitten. So that was that. It has no glass balls on it, just plastic, and some extra decor in branches and bubbles that come on long stems, and some plastic, or what do you call them? They're not plastic, they're like velvet poinsettias in there. So that is the most decorated tree, where I sit up here and do everything and can yell at her if she decides that she wants to eat the tree. That one I have left for my my enjoyment up here, but it just has the tree skirt underneath it. The big one downstairs, which is quite a bit bigger tree than I have. Meow, meow, what? You can come up. Here we go. We now have a kitty. You just walk right on top of the book. Are you going to sit down? It's going to make it a little hard for me to color with you doing that. And nobody can see you. Oh, there. You can see her a little better now. She's decided to lay down on the book. Are you going to let me color, or are you just going to crash? Hello. Do you see everybody? You say hi? Yeah? You just knock everything off? Okay, you get the guest experience, and I'm going to turn off the camera and wait until she leaves. Okay. Where was I? Tree downstairs bigger than the one upstairs. Okay, the 6-foot one up here, and the one downstairs I think is 7.5. Anyway, it gets a lot of decorations on it. One of those pre-lit Christmas trees. I think we got it 10 years ago, and the lights had finally decided that they wouldn't work. Go over there and lay down. So we had to take the lights off of the tree, and we decided what you either take the lights off and restring it yourself, or you buy a whole new tree. We love the way it looks, and we did not want to go out and buy a new tree this year. So we decided we'd take off all the lights. And my daughter was kind enough to do that for me, because there was no way I'd be able to do it. It took her a good, I'm going to say 2 days to get it done. She wanted to get it done in one. But, I mean, you know, those trees, they have a lot of branches. They're made of metal. She's playing with my pencil case, if you're wondering what all that noise is. And she was getting quite scratched up trying to get them off. When you get a pre-lit tree, they really cover the branches with those lights. They had a twist tied in, wrapped around the branches, clamps on them. Oh, it was just a disaster. But finally got them all off, and then had to decide whether we wanted to put incandescent lights or LEDs on it. So we went ahead and we bought them last night, the LED lights for the tree. She is just messing with my desk. You can't eat the pencils, okay? The case is not edible either. So you have to stop doing that. Go over there. She just looks at you with eyeballs of cuteness. You've seen a puppy dog when they are listening to you and they turn their head sideways. She does that all the time. She'll listen to you and her head goes sideways. It's just really cute. No, don't paw me either. I'm not a play toy. Okay, we're just darkening around all the edges. This is on top of the Tombows that I put down first. So I can just lightly go over an area and not have to worry about trying to cover all the white page. And we're still using the same Bistre pencil. We're going to cover this all in this color and then go over it with other colors. Trying to leave some portions of this lighter than others. So yeah, we have to put the lights on the tree today, and then I'm gonna have to wait until somebody takes a nap. She's still looking at me. Before I can put the lights on the tree. That is going to cause, no, you can't do that. This is going to be a fun video. No, that cord is for the microphone. You can't, no, stop. Down you go. Find a toy. No. Okay, I'm going to have to stop it now. Okay, we'll see how long that will last. Gave her little birdie. She'll probably be back here because I'm talking. It's always fun. Little baby, I'm going to turn it so I can get underneath here. So I have to use a step ladder to get up to the top of that tree. I'm not very tall. So I can get the lights on up there. I just don't feel like getting out the ladder yet. Usually the day after Thanksgiving I've got the whole tree decorated. There's a little thing here. There's a bauble here and there is not one here. Yeah, we'll have to do something there. Anyway, so this is pretty late for me not to have my trees up. I'm going to darken that door around there too. Looks to be a wooden door. Meow. My daughter's in taking a shower. She doesn't like it when people are behind closed doors. Doesn't matter who you are. She must protect you from the big monster on the other side of the door. At least that's what she thinks. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. Then my weekends are full of going over to my mother-in-law's house and helping her do her house. But before we went on our trip, we went over and put most of her decor up on her upper floor. So we'll be gone this weekend doing the lower floor. And she has, gosh, I can't even remember, something like 6 trees. They all are themed. I'm never going to do that. I like my little one. Is themed. It's my husband's tree. It's a sports tree, so all the sports ornaments go on that tree. The big tree downstairs has all the hand done ornaments from my grandmother and my mom. They're either crocheted and done with hardanger or hand sewn or embroidered. So those are my favorites down there. There we go. We're getting there. Some more darkness down here. What are you eating? Hold on. Sorry, she was chewing on something. Meow. Okay, we'll get another pencil. When's this one? Raw umber. I'm not trying to get all these little lines out either, because as a cookie it needs to be organic and kind of bumpy in some places. The bake on these will not come out totally even. Okay, those two up. What do we have here? Van-Dyck-Brown. Gonna start putting some texture in here just by baking bigger circles and kind of letting the splotch out a little bit. Spots in the cookie. And since we're going to be putting a lot of different colors on it, this is starting the spots. going to add in our red here, which is the burnt sienna. Okay, and we're going to go in with, let's see, walnut brown. Corners and shadows. And we're going to put some swirls in there too. Excuse me. Kitty inside the bathroom. Decided to get up on the sink. What was I using? Walnut brown. It's amazing how much stuff you have to clean up around your house. Make it kitty proof. Half of the things I don't even think about till she's in it. Just kind of turning the pencil to get that sharp edge, to get those little bumps in there. Let's see up here, get a couple. Okay, then we're going to bring in our eraser and just lighten up some spots. And maybe some here. Okay, then we'll bring in a lighter color. We'll go back with our raw umber and just kind of go over them gently. Give our cookies some texture here. Now here you have to make a choice on your gingerbread house. Do you want it sugar coated or do you want it just a cookie? Because a lot of them are sugar coated too, just to give them extra Christmas sparkle. So I have to decide if I want to do that or not. I think we are going to move on to our trees and our door and such. I've got one Holbein pencil out here. It is chocolate. It's a really nice deep brown that I can't find in the other sets. Sepia is a close one, but I like how this one works. Exaggerate some of these lines that come up just to make it look more wood-like. Okay, we put a couple of these dots in here too. Kind of going over those lighter spots I put in with the eraser just to darken the edges of them so you can see them a little better. I mean, they're there, but kind of subtle. Okay. And while we have this, we're going to go around some of these lines on the trees. And we have the chimney. I'm going to go in with some raw umber. Van-Dyck-Brown. And what are you? The Bistre. On the fireplace, we're going to bring in a few of the lighter lines. Just here and there, add a little bit of white lines in the wood too. Hold on a moment. Okay, then we're going to add in our sienna. We've got it around here someplace. Just add a little red in here too. Exaggerate our lines a little bit, wherever they are. It looks like it's got a face up here. Okay, then we'll bring in a sepia if we have it out here. Yep. And we're going to darken where anything is touching the tree. So like this branch is behind here. This one's behind here. I mean, you understand, right? This one's going to be darker because it's behind that one. And here behind the candy cane. Okay. other tree is going to be done the same way. Let's finish this door up. Okay. Get the little owl done while we're here in the brown area. Brown umber. Not that one. Burnt sienna. It's got little feet there. I'll have to bring in another color for his feet. Walnut brown. I need to sharpen it though. There's a little tiny owl. Don't have very many colors out here on my desk. She's laid down finally, so I don't want to mess with my pencil box yet. I think I'll throw in a few more of these little dots. Go. Right. I can sneak in here real quick and grab a couple of little gray, warm gray 5. We're going to turn these little stones, little gray in there. Then we'll get a little earth green. And we'll put a little of that on the tree. That tiny bit down there. Is this the only tree we have on this whole page? Huh? Yep. Meow, you're back. I'm going to put a little of you do. It's a pencil. You can't play with it. I was going to put a little green in the brown here. Just because I want it to come up the page. You can't move the camera, then nobody can see what we're doing. Well, obviously I think this is all I can do. It's not as far as I wanted to get. And I'm leaving a whole bunch of it undone, but she's not going to let me color anymore. So this is what it looks like so far with the lights on, and I will take a picture at the end. I will go ahead and finish this tree, but I won't do anything else, just the tree so it matches this side. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye now.